Good morning. It is Thursday, September 25th. I am Zack. Our quick one for this morning's market update. Well, what do we have? We have volatility come back a little bit here today. And with that, we got a pullback in markets and particularly the higher beta trades. Talked about this continuously, and I will continue to talk about it because it's really where the story is. VIX pops still in the investable range here above 19 and 17, but a big move from 14.5 to 17, getting the NASDAQ, getting the small cap, and even the S&P pull back. But you're really seeing the volatility manifest here now in some of the altcoins. Ethereum was below 4,000 here now, is off at 8% earlier. Bitcoin really needs the whole trend here at 111,500, or it is going to lose bullish trend and could see further selling and possibly down to the low 100s. Ethereum, XRP, all these other shit coins, they're going to move even faster if we get a continued rush into volatility. But for now, I think it's just a counter trend move, particularly here as you look through the lens of the dollar approaching 98. Let's scroll down to some macro data though. On the global front in the US, durable goods order really strong, 2.9%. Previous negative 2.7. That's a massive rate of change increase. Even the jobless claims a little bit better than expected. Existing home sales, nice number as well. So that's kind of laying into the backdrop that no, the world is not ending by any means, and we're definitely not in a U.S. recession, setting up for the potential that Trump is going to get a Supreme Court ruling here today or tomorrow with the firing of Cook, who's on the Fed chair. If that is a go, looking to clean house quickly. David Zervo's out there. If you don't know who that guy is, Mr. Dove, Mr. Bank of Japan, make everything go away from its fiat monetary experiment over the years, and let's start from scratch, potentially being the guy that runs the Fed for Trump. In that backdrop, bullish hard assets, particularly gold, particularly silver, particularly the stock market, as the debasement just accelerates from here. Look at silver here, approaching 45 an ounce. Crazy. Crude oil pull back here from a big jump yesterday, but in bullish trend. I talked about copper yesterday with that Indonesian mine closure. Read a really good analysis around how that mine, which represents 3% of global supply of copper, might actually never ever open again because of the water issues there, because of that jurisdiction where it resides, and just the difficulties, especially in some of these countries, that get something going again once they had a massive environmental incident like that. Got to be long, hard assets, particularly commodities, in this backdrop with falling debasement. That's what I got from that standpoint. However, one of the best analysts I cover, or I don't cover, I follow his coverage. He relates to China and technology AI space. Felix Wang out of Hedgeye, suggesting that we have gotten way too frothy in some of these AI names, and it's kind of getting long in the tooth, starting pulling back some of his longs on that standpoint. That's what I got for you today. Have a good one.